Okay guys, welcome back. Let me show you the parts which we need to set up this diff locker. So I got a brand new crown wheel and pinion, 4.3 ratio. Got a new flange and dust cover. We got the bulkhead fitting kit. We have the solid pinion spacer with shims to go underneath so we can adjust it properly. We have the brand new bearing kit with seal, paste, nuts and a crush sleeve, which we won't be using for this setup since we have the solid pinion spacer. We have the air locker itself, which I'll pull the bearings off and I'll show you guys how I do that. Got the new seals which go inside here, so that's what lets the air into the locker and that's what seals it around the little flange on the locker. And then of course the diff. So I'll pull this stuff out of the way, start pulling this apart, and I'll show you how I do it. Okay guys, I just quickly set up the dial indicator to check the backlash on the ring gear. And as you can see, that's how you should set it up. Have it so it's just touching one of the teeth. Hold the pinion flange and then rock the crown wheel back and forth. Make sure that you set up the dial indicator to 0 on the needle and then knock it back. As you can see, it says 25 mil or 0.25 mil. According to the Toyota manual, it should be 0.13 to 0.18. So mine is out by a lot. So no wonder I chipped a tooth. Okay, now that we've measured the backlash, let's start taking the thing apart. So first we'll mark left and right. So the best way to do that is just to use 2 dots or 1 dot. So I'll mark mine up here. So 2 dots. 1, 2. That way when I put it back together, I mark out those dots together. And this side, it's also got the yellow line, but I'll put 1 dot on each one. 1 there, 1 there. Okay, now that we mark those, so 2 1 dots, 2 dots, 2 dots. Let's take it apart. Make sure you keep these together as well. So those are the dots. 2 dots, 2 dots. If you guys could smell this, ugh, it's terrible. A little bit of water got into the diff. Now make sure you keep your left and rights together. Ooh. Alright, now for me, all I need to do is undo these. So pull back the tabs, undo the nuts, and then the rest is in the bin. But for you guys, you'll probably be reusing your crown wheel. So you'll have to pull back all these tabs, undo the nuts. Then there's 2 ways of doing it. You can use a rubber mallet or a plastic mallet to knock down the crown wheel. Do not use a metal one. Or you can also heat it in some water and then quickly have some ice and shrink this and it might slip off. It depends on your luck. So just get each one and just knock it back. Pretty easy, eh? And just keep going all the way around. Awesome. So each take all those off. Alright, we'll take those out and give them a bath. And then these can go in the bin. Okay, now let's try and undo this pinion nut. Okay. Might have to press this one off. Now this here is a little hydraulic puller. And everything's falling down. So this will make it a lot easier to pull the flange off and also push the pinion shaft in. I just zoomed out in the camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. So you just turn this bit around, and then try to make it easier for you to see. Just keep turning until it pops off. It's slowly moving down. Okay. Let's screw down some more. Alright, that's it. There we go. Oh, that seals has seen some better days. There we go. And there's that setup. So there's your crush tube. Ooh. It's definitely seen better days. And what? Knock out the bearing races, and we'll throw it in the part washer and start throwing the rest of it together. go. Alright. Now we have the oil slinger. Remember, this has to face up. Bearing. And now let's knock out the old bearing races. Okay, so now inside there's a little ring. Not sure if you can see it. Just there. Which looks like that. It's fine if you damage it because you're knocking out and you usually get a brand new one in the kit. So to get this bearing race out, you have to actually knock this out, and that will help you pull it out in the same run. So it's going to get a little bit messy and lots of banging. But it will come out eventually. Okay, that's what that little part looks like now. So that's bent. Now we have access to the bearing. They don't make it easy, do they? And that's one. That's that one out. In that. And now let's go to the part washer and clean everything up.